YouTube, good morning. I'm into the video making mood. So this is a very impromptu video. But I just wanted to just come to you guys about these right here as well. It's kind of hard to show you guys, but yeah, I wear this at night, so when I can find it, but I just put it on and I just took it off. So uh and yes, I have gray hairs. Have a couple through here too as well. All in here. But yeah, so I was coming to you about my hair and what it's doing. It's really good. It's getting long. I haven't even put water on this morning. It's just how it looks, and I haven't even loosened it up. It looks cute this way. It looks like I have a little ponytail, and I kind of did. Um, and I kind of did. I have a couple little. It's kind of hard to show you because my hair is a lot longer now. I don't have these little twiggy things anymore in my hair. It's longer. Um, Also my gauges. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see, can you? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. I figured out how to do that. Okay. Look at that. The girl getting the update on the phone thing. I don't know how to use this phone like I need to. But anyway, I'm at an 8 gauge still, and this one is still healing. For some reason, every time I put this one back in, it's still like to a certain point, like even to this, it I don't know. I don't feel like it pinches, but I don't know. This one, I can barely feel anything. Let's do this with this one. But this one, I can bring it through easily. But when it gets to a certain point, it's a strain. Not a strain, but you can feel a little pain. But it's not a pinch when you start. But like now, it has to loosen up. I don't know, maybe because it's in the morning, and I have these at night on the night. So I'm like, I take them out and I clean them. I clean my ears like 2 or 3 times a day, so I clean them enough. But for some reason, this one, and I don't believe in a good or bad ear because it was one time where this one was hurting more and this one was okay. So I don't believe in a good or bad ear. Believing good and bad is just kind of like limiting yourself to whatever. It's not been open to possibilities. There's no good or bad anything. It's just that it is. Uh, and that's a nugget right there. But anyway, I want to just really come to you guys about my hair, my ear scratching, as well as different things. And I've been kind of reluctant to even have a video about the spiritual changes that's going on right now with me. The visions, the lucid dreams, all this stuff all this stuff that's coming through meditation, like really deep meditation, and it's scary because I never really experienced stuff like this before. Like I've been seeing this lady that's illuminating with light, that's colorful with no face. It's just running through a dark tunnel, or like coming to me and speaking to me about my life. It's been stuff like that, and it's kind of scary because I experienced stuff like this, but it was even where she speaks through my dream, telling me, "Hey, let your inner light out." I'm like, what does that mean? But it's just it's been this whole spiritual journey with me, well, for me right now, and I thank God for allowing me to go through it. So I don't know. It seems like God maybe opened my third. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm new to all this, so still figuring things out. But even the other day, through meditation, the Lord, it was this in depth description of my past that I don't even remember, things that affects me on an unconscious level, that can't be explained. Like, and I just go and be transparent about it. I was not sexually raped, but I was touched the wrong way, or it was two instances where it was very close to that, and it was very painful for me. And even where it was another instance with me and somebody else, and I can't go in details about that, but I can. But again, this is the World Web, so I have to be really close with you to tell you that specific thing. But anyway, I'm like, I'm just meditating, just relaxed, and my body, I'm just totally not conscious of my body or my thoughts. I'm breathing and everything. And I go into this dark place, and it's showing all these memories of the me being touched the wrong way, or the sexual harassment, or just my cousin making me do oral sex on him, and just those things. And even my family and my stepmom, my mom. And if you know the story of my mom, my real mom, she drowned my brother, my older brother. And I have three other sisters. We was in foster home for a long time. Well, that was in foster home. I got adopted by my dad and his new wife. Wait, my dad and his wife. So raised, and I raised by my dad till my mom died, and my dad was an alcoholic. Now he's no longer alcoholic. He's 50. So now at the age 26, God led me through Facebook to meet my three sisters. So now I know my three sisters, but my brother's still dead or deceased. And now I'm just getting to know my sisters that I've never really met or even known about. I've known about them, like not like interacting with them. So through all that, through me, my sisters and stuff, God has been like, it's like a full circle thing. It's going back to when I was a child, just allowing myself to heal from those things. So I had to go through that because it will give you a better understanding of me when I say my stepmom, my mom. So so my stepmom raised me, and she was very sickly and everything. But it's just going through my childhood and those things that happened. It's painful. It's painful to talk about. I went to a therapist, and I actually went to a therapist, and the therapist helped. It was some kind of breakthrough, but it wasn't deep enough. And then the Lord was leading me to do like natural healing, like natural healing. I didn't know what natural healing was. I'm like, okay, natural healing. So I never looked up what natural healing was, but then it seemed like the Lord led me into, meditation and even crystal healing. And that has helped open up a whole nother dimensions to me now. And I see stuff that I can't explain, that you can't explain on the physical realm. So it's stuff. And I'm gonna make more videos about it because, again, I'm not that comfortable talking about it right now because I'm not really sure how it's going to be received. But it's just, you see stuff and you understand stuff beyond your human imagination, stuff you cannot explain. But yeah, but going back to the vision, it was like the memories, you see the memories. And as the memories was going on, and God was like, what do you think is the root of, of, I'm just saying what God said, of your repressed sexual urges? Because that's my issue. I said it. It's so hard to say. I have repressed sexual urges, and I don't allow myself to be sexually fully, even though I'm happily married, 2 kids, to fully accept pleasure. For me, that's an issue. So God was like, hey, this is, what you think the root is, it's not the root. And so it was like this, like in a movie, like this steel door, like with a whole, like 1,000 locks on it. And again, I can't explain it. But yeah, so it was like this. But yeah, so anyway, all these locks. I'm like, God, what, where are the keys? And it was like, it was so funny. All the locks was connected to one big keyhole. And the keyhole was so big. I'm like, where you get a key like that? And God was like, go and get the goodness out of all those painful memories, which was so hard. So I had to go and collect all of those. And I dig out the good out of all those bad memories in my childhood. If even if it wasn't sexual, even if my dad was alcoholic, whatever it was, God had me doing. I'm switching hands with my phone. That's why this. But yeah, so as I was doing that, or as I put it this way, God guided me doing because it was painful, and I started crying, and I'm like, okay, and it was just one memory that I don't want to remember. God was like, you got to dig it out. So you dug out the good, and it's like all of the light from all those memories created this one huge like ball of light. And a ball and God told me to reach inside the little blue inside the light and get the key out. And it was a big key from that light. And I opened the door. And I'm thinking it's gonna be like all those memories that I just went through. You know what was beyond that door? My stepmother. And the history of my stepmother was, I think she was sexually abused or something like that. I don't know. I just have vague memories of telling me stories. I don't. But anyway, my stepmom was so strict with me with dealing with sex. I couldn't look at the boy. I couldn't think about the boy. Sex was meant for marriage. They never talked about masturbation. It was no. I can watch kissing on TV. I barely even saw them kiss. It was just. It wasn't painful. They took care of me. They loved me, yes. But it was. I really didn't see that, I saw the love. They love each other. They kissed each other on the mouth. But it was a peck. It wasn't like that affectionate love I was seeing. And I didn't see it on TV. And growing up, I didn't watch porn. So I like, that's the devil. Oh, looked at a boy, thought he was cute. Oh, that's sin. So I'm thinking if I kiss a woman, get pregnant. But sex for me have always been this tainted thing. And then growing up, it was never really taught to me that sex was healthy. It was a spiritual thing, that God created it to create life. It was not presented to me that way. It was always presented in a very sinful way. Or if I wore my skirt too high, or if I wore my skirt on my knees or above my knee, that's a sin. My mom was my stepmom was very religious. So it was just, and God was telling me that was the root of my sexual repression. And I'm like, how is that the root of my sexual repression? Because God was showing me all the stuff that happened when I was younger. I was never really taught or never had a healthy relationship about sex until later in life. It was a pastor or through some spiritual friends, and they was like, "Oh, sex is healthy," and this is, I'm like, sex is not healthy. And my stepmom even made me. I say stepmom because to me she's my mom, but my stepmom, the mom that raised me, not my birth mom, that died when I was 5, not that mom, that killed my brother and everything, not that mom, but my stepmom that raised me, that took me out of the foster home and took care of me to 14. But yeah, so it was just the fact that God brought me to those memories. And she used to make me watch live pregnancy videos and say if I kissed a boy, if I thought about a boy, this don't happen. And it affected me. And then all the other stuff that happened, I was never able to express those things. Even as I got older, I was not promiscuous. I was not having sex with different dudes. I made out a lot with dudes, but I never went all the way. I was always afraid of sex, even after marriage, which was a strain on our marriage. But definitely, and it's like I had to accept that was the root. And once accepting that, it was like, I don't know. It was like the light within me just was released. Like the ball of light, the goodness that came from those situations. It kind of burst free from my physical body. It was it's kind of like my spiritual body just emerged or something. And I'm like, wow. And then, and I went to my husband and I expressed to him like, hey, I'm okay, and but I don't know if anybody ever been through something like that, but for me it's hard to talk about because it's weird. But at the same time, even when going through therapy, even talking to friends and family, talk to my guardian and everything, it never helped. But the natural healing has helped. The therapy was it was almost like a window. It was a window I can see, but and it kind of opened the door a little bit. But it's like the natural healing, like the crystal healing, meditation, most of all, God has healed me, and still is. But now I don't feel any need to hold back any sexual energy, and all the while, just along the spiritual journey, I'm learning about chakra. I said chakra. Chakras. I'm learning about chakras. I'm learning about different belief systems and the different dynamics that may come with them. I'm still learning. I'm still on a journey. A journey is a journey. But definitely that right there is it's very hard to say. But I thank God for helping me. And even God has shown me, it is showing me what the lady in all colors that surrounded with light means. But yeah, but I share more videos. But this video is 17 minutes, so I'm hoping y'all watch it and be blessed by it. And just give me feedback if what's going on, because I don't know what's going on. I just know that stuff is going on, and I don't know much about chakras and everything and crystal healing. I'm still learning, but just comment, share, like, subscribe, and I'll make more videos about it. But anyway, I love y'all, and I'll talk to you later.